Welcome back to Business Rockstars. Now we'll head over to the NASDAQ Entrepreneurial Center in San Francisco with Thuy Vu.
Hey there, welcome to Scale the Wall, brought to you by NASDAQ Private Markets. Stay private on your own terms. Learn more at npm.com. My guest today is Thuy Vu, CEO and co-founder of Nightingale Security. It's a service that uses autonomous drones to enhance or replace security guards. Customers can see, patrol, and protect their facilities using autonomous robotic technology. Thuy Vu, welcome, and nice to have you here.
Thank you, Thuy. It's a pleasure.
So how does this all work? I take it you probably have base stations and mission control to make all of this come together.
Yeah, so we call it RAS, Robotic Aerial Security. So it consists of a drone that's autonomous and a base that provides shelter, charges the drone, and enables it to operate autonomously without human intervention. And of course, there's the software piece, the mission management that we have that allows you to control the entire fleet.
So prior to this, though, you came from a career primarily in gaming and advertising, correct?
That's correct. That's
so
correct.
How did you come up with this idea?
I think, you kind of go where the opportunity is, first of all. But I did the consumer internet thing back in the late 90s, so I kind of fell into advertising. Did a lot of Yahoo homepage stuff back in the early 2000s. And then later on, I did a gaming company just because I was exposed to a lot of the advertisers, and I had access to these sponsors. So we started generating revenue with the gaming company. But when I was a kid, I always wanted to build something, like something physical. And my co-founder and I, John, we met in junior high school, and that's kind of like how we got into this. Him and I have always wanted to build something cool because we figured that if we fail, at the very least, we're going to have a very cool toy. So.
And you have a degree in aeronautics.
No, it's my co-founder.
Oh, your co-founder has it. Okay.
Yeah, he went to
Even
SpaceX.
better.
Yeah, he went to SpaceX. He's the brain in terms of all the product, all the software, and we also have hardware help as well.
So you have an interesting background. You immigrated from Taiwan at 10 years old. Did you speak English then?
No, I did not.
Did you know anything? Any words?
I knew thank you, Apple, and another word I can't say on TV. So
those three could come in handy in all kinds of scenarios.
I still use them today. Yeah.
And then, so you came over. You had to learn English. And where does your entrepreneurial spirit come from?
So my mom and dad didn't really go to. They never really obtained higher education. So when we came here. My dad was a maintenance guy at an apartment complex, and my mom mowed the lawn. And then on the weekends, we'd go wash people's offices. So I lived by the Fremont and Milpitas area, so there's a lot of these type of tech businesses back in the 80s. So I started vacuuming and take away the garbage. And then, of course, I cleaned the CEO's office, and I just ended up sitting in the chair. I'm like, I don't want to do what my parents is doing right now. I want to do something better. And also, it's obvious to me that it's possible. Right, the guy has an office.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty amazing.
Thank you. But
how old were you when you had that revelation?
I was 12. Yeah.
So you knew early on that you wanted to be a CEO at some point.
Well, I knew early on that I didn't want to be cleaning offices. Yeah, or mowing lawns.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Well, and you achieved your goal, right? Look where you are now.
Yeah. I think it's more of just sort of being lucky as well. I'm not going to dismiss, the options of having some good luck, and it's been very good to grow up in the Bay Area. The tech boom in the late '90s, I benefited, from that as well. So, and here I am.
So with a startup, we know there are always hard days, dark days, along with the good days. And so when you hit a brick wall, how do you work through that? We
pull through it as a team. So I'll give you an example. So we were supposed to do a demo at Port Canaveral, where SpaceX, does the drone ship and their landings. Our nest got lost in the middle of this whole process. So our logistics got disrupted. So now we have a situation that we have to resolve. So I told my team that, look, we have to do a Port Canaveral demo, but we need to get our second nest there. And the only way to get there is with our trailer and a truck. So we rented a truck, and three of my guys got in the truck and drove across the country, nonstop.
Oh my
gosh. And it was...
Talk about stress.
No, it was a challenge for them. This is the type of people that I like to hire. They don't see it as a, 9 to 5. They see it as, I want to accomplish something, and my vision aligns with the company, and I want to make this come true. So they drove across the country, and then I thought, well, if we're going to drive across the country, why not stop by through Texas and do demos for a lot of other companies?
A true opportunist.
Well, I mean, the cost is already there, right? So might as well, try to get something out of it. So.
Yeah. Did you get some business deals out of it?
We are in great discussions with some petroleum companies.
We'll come back and talk more with Jack Wu about how he scales the wall when he faced obstacles and challenges. Scale the Wall is brought to you by NASDAQ Private Market. Stay private on your own terms. Visit npm.com. I'm Thuy Vu, and this is Business Rockstars.